Hey, good morning, folks. My wife got all the zinnia pulled up out of the raised beds last night, so I was topping off this morning. I'd figured I'd plant this little papaya tree that we've had hanging around. Gonna put it over in the corner here. Papaya prefer full sun. This gets probably 8 hours during the summer. And thoughts are it may shade that a little in the summer, so we might actually be able to grow something other than zinnia when it's super hot out. All right, well, let's get to planting. I'll show you what I'm doing with it. All right, I got chickens and roosters hanging out with me this morning. Hopefully they will be quiet. Let me show you what we did with this papaya real quick. Watch out, Drusilla. So you can see we actually chopped off. We let it grow to about 3 feet tall, maybe 4 feet tall. Then we chopped it a foot above the soil line. What that's gonna do is it's gonna, like almost any other branch, it's gonna send out different stalks. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3 different stalks. So instead of just one papaya tall like you typically see, we'll have this one base trunk and 3 branches growing up. All of them will fruit. Each branch will fruit. And just looks a little different, a little neater. All right, let's get her in the ground. I'm gonna dig this hole about twice as wide as the plant like you typically hear for fruit trees, but I am not gonna dig it twice as deep. Papaya trees really don't like wet roots. We have pretty sandy soil, so I figure if we don't plant it too deep, it will drain a lot better. We're on a slight hill here. I don't think you can tell by the camera angle, but the water should drain off. It will be watered. This is my wife's garden, so it'll be watered every day pretty consistently. Should grow pretty quick. We're zone 9B in Central Florida. It's October. It's pretty late to plant papaya, but with this fence right in the corner here, I think we'll be protected through the winter, and I'm not too worried about the freeze affecting it too much if we do get one. All right, let's get to digging. What do you think? I think I dug it a little too deep, but we'll raise it up a little. I'm gonna really mulch quite a bit around it. We'll do the volcano style mulch. I'll show you here in a bit. All right, let's see what her roots look like. Oh, pretty good. Not root bound yet, but really healthy. I'm happy with how those look. Let's get her in the ground. I'm going to plant her about an inch above the soil line. So right here, I don't know if you can see, the lighting's really bad this morning. But we're planting that root ball just about an inch above the soil. We're putting back some of the sandy soil on the bottom. Again, papayas hate wet roots. It'll look like it deflates when they get too wet. Then I'm going to put some nice loamy soil around the sides. I don't know if you can see, but it's basically a mixture of garden sand or garden soil, some peat, and compost. So it's not quite garden soil, but it has a lot of nutrients in it. You can see it will stick in the ball, which is pretty good. And it has a lot of organic stuff in it. So let's put it around our hole that's about twice as wide as the plant. I think I got enough. I brought enough over. We use this type of soil to do a lot of the cuttings as well. The guy off Facebook Marketplace, I think, so sent it out to us. So I'm going to put it around. A lot of plants, I would say, make sure it's super tight. These papaya roots, they seem to be a little sensitive, so I don't try to stomp it down with my foot like I would normally do. I'll bring the camera over, show you the little mound I have for it. Alright, I'll bring you over, show you what I planted and the height I planted it at. I don't know if you can quite see, I have it mounded just about an inch high. And I'm going to go grab some of that mulch and get this corner mulched up. We have a big pile of chip drop mulch. They're lifesavers. We've probably been through 20 yards of mulch so far in the past week and a half. It's nice that they deliver and give you the mulch for free. Let's get another load or two of mulch. That didn't go too far. All right, I think we're going to go handheld. You really can't see anything in this light. I'll just show you basically the mulch pile and around it. You can let's see, we did about 6 inches, 4 inches deep or so. Left a good foot around the little tree. That should help it out. I usually prefer mulching with hardwood, but Chip dropped off a load of pine, and beggars can't be choosers. All right, here she is. A few things. Oh, and there's Buffy, our chicken. Buffy will help me no matter what I'm doing. So a few things I should have mentioned earlier. Papaya have male, female, and hermaphrodite sexed plants. Go away, Buffy. So you typically, if you don't know if you have a male or female or hermaphrodite, you want to plant at least 3 of these trees. That way, odds are that you will have at least 1 male and 1 female. If you buy it from a papaya grower, specifically a papaya grower, they'll graft them and you'll have hermaphrodite plant. But if you don't, make sure you plant at least 3. 5 works better. We have some others around the yard that aren't too far away, and we keep beehives, so they'll definitely get pollinated. All right, as always, hope you learned something. If you made it this far, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Hope you have fun in the garden today. Figured I'd show you my helpers. Thank you for being quiet today, guys.